We're recording. Hi, everybody. Charlie Lambden here, founder of Best Agent. An update for all of you who are aware of the No Valuations events that I've been talking about and promoting coming up in the first week of November. And in this video, I'm going to try and put some of you off. We've had a much bigger turnout than I was expecting, which is fantastic. I was expecting a total of maybe 50 or 60 agents. We're up at 78 as at today and climbing, which is, I mean, I would have been very, very happy with 10 agents at each event. So it's been wonderful to have this reaction. But I thought I would just, use this video to spell out a few home truths about the no valuations process for agents who are thinking about doing it. The results, if you can do it, the results are extraordinary. I want to set out a few challenges that you will be up against if you do decide you want to try this approach. You want to come along to the event, learn about it, and then join us in trying this approach. It's such a massive about turn and change from everything you've ever done in a estate agency before that it requires deep mindset changing. Okay, right from when you very first start talking to prospects all the way through to exchange. And not just for you as a leader or the owner of an independent owner-managed business, but you've got to lead that change for your entire team as well. The second thing is, so in other words, there needs to be pretty strong leadership in any company that wants to try this, because you've got to get all of your staff to relearn what they say when registering applicants, what they say when booking what you used to call a valuation, but isn't a valuation anymore, and what you say on viewings, and what you say when you're negotiating offers. It changes all of it. And while the process is a simple concept, the implementation of it is not easy. It's difficult. It's a bit like walking on a slippery log. It's very easy to slip back into the old ways very quickly. And if you do, that can derail the process. And it's amazing, having worked with an agent in London who's done this now and seen staff, buyers, and sellers all, I mean, the staff accidentally slip back into the old ways, and in doing so can derail the process. But buyers and sellers are constantly trying to go, no, I don't want to do this process, especially the buyers, but actually always reluctantly coming around to the fact that, hang on, this is an amazing process. And as a buyer with something to sell, I also want to use you guys to now sell. If this is all complete news to you and you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's the no valuations best agent approach to a estate agency. All right. It's the philosophy of it is talk process, not prices. And the results of it are much shorter transactions, much faster time to sale, almost zero fall throughs. In fact, so far we are still at zero fall throughs, and we're now 8 months in. Much higher fees and a much higher conversion ratio when you're sitting in front of a seller that you want to sell their house. And the reasons for all this become clear when I explain the concept. I mean, it's when you explain this concept to a seller who doesn't have their head stuck firmly in the clouds, it is a no-brainer for them. And they will instruct you without a valuation. Okay. And I'm not going to go in this video into how they come around to that, but they really do. Okay. And it starts there, and all conversations after that change too. Okay. I'd love to go into, now this isn't the video for that. So the London event is pretty much full. There's a few more spaces left, and there might be a waiting list. You might get a few cancellations. I don't know. But if you want to come, if you're in the southeast and you want to come to the London one, it's at the Novotel in Hammersmith. So whether you're in London or whether you're coming from outside London, that's the kind of fairest place that's easiest for everyone to get to. The Novotel Hammersmith on Thursday, the 6th of London. And very happy to announce that Thomas Legal, the conveyancing firm with whom I work, are sponsoring the London event. And there's a relevance to that as well, because actually the inclusion of a supportive conveyancer is an important part of this process. But yeah, if you're in the southeast, hurry up and email events@bestagent.co.uk if you want to come. There are only a few places left in London. If you are in Bristol, it's Wednesday, the 5th of November at Ashton Gate. And if you're in Manchester, which has had a better turnout than Bristol, which is slightly surprising to me. I don't know why, but it is. Really good turnout in Manchester. That is Tuesday, the 4th of November. Right? It's 9:30 a.m., 2 p.m. finish for all of them. Stay behind to chat for people who want to chat afterwards. But it is as remarkable as it is surprising, the effects of this approach. It's refreshing, and actually two of the nicest unexpected benefits of this are the improvement in the mental health for all agents using this process, where they just so that all the difficult conversations have gone, the stress has gone, and actually they are thoroughly enjoying their job. It's just positive things happening every day. And the second thing is the number of opportunities opening up for new instructions that they wouldn't have had before. I started saying the three things that any agent would need to actually successfully adopt this process. So number one, pretty strong leadership to change the habits of a lifetime. Number two, you've got to be comfortable saying no to customers, right? Sellers and buyers. You've got to be comfortable politely and firmly saying no. What do you think my house is going to sell for? We don't know yet. Can you just give me a ballpark figure? No, we really can't. And it's very important that we don't, or that derails the whole process right from the beginning. Okay. It's different expectation management. Buyers. I'm really interested. I want to offer. How much shall I offer? I can't tell you that. Right? And sometimes, what do you mean? I want to know how much to offer. Well, and there's only one answer to that question, which is what I teach. And it is an absolute, the beauty of it is there's no manipulation. It's totally transparent. The buyers can't accuse you of manipulating this or pretending that. It's a totally transparent system, and it forces the buyers into sorting themselves out between serious buyers and the rest. And it results in much faster deals that complete quicker too. And the third thing you need is like what happen. One of the things that happens is you get surprisingly busy. You're getting far more viewings per instruction than you're typically doing at the moment, which is all part of the process of getting competing bids and a really strong market price in a short space of time. It's busy, right? Carringtons who are doing this at the moment, everyone else is complaining about how it's quiet above £1 million. Carringtons are the busiest they've ever been. Even in this, what other agents are calling a difficult market, because they're getting between 15 and 25 viewings of every instruction. All right. So you also need to have the discipline and ability to lead better organization in your business and structure and process to handle the increase in activity that comes with it as well. So if you're the owner manager of an independent agent, and you are confident that your team will follow your leadership, and you're comfortable with the concept of politely and professionally saying no to clients and buyers, and you're confident that you'll be able to handle the changes in your business that become required when you start to get busier, then do come. But it's, this is quite challenging work for the leaders of businesses making these changes. But the rewards are almost instantaneous and are so refreshing that it's ultimately, it's easier work than what you're doing now for much larger returns. It requires skill, discipline, and focus, but it's also something, it doesn't require, there's no prop tech, there's no products. It's just changing your mindset here and your approach, training your team, and then teaching you all the way through all the different processes, right the way through to exchange and completion. But let me wrap it up. Manchester, 4th of November, Bristol, 5th of November, London, 6th of November, 9:30 arrival, 10:30 start, 2 p.m. finish. There's no charge for attending. It is a presentation of the concept, so what the no valuations process is, why, in other words, the results you get from it, so that those of you who want to embark on this journey with me can then learn the how. That's what we'll do if we end up working together. All right. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. In the description below this video on YouTube and on LinkedIn, there is a link to the. I've specified the actual locations, the venues for each of the 3 dates, and there's a link to a playlist of all the videos I've been doing so far on this process from the road. So if you want to find out more, go and see those videos. To those of you who have already registered, very, very excited to see you on the day. It's 2 weeks today. Today is the 21st of October, Tuesday 21st. 2 weeks today, I will see you in Manchester if you're coming. 2 weeks tomorrow, I'll see you in Bristol. And 2 weeks on Thursday, I will see you in London on the 6th of November. I'm so excited. It's a very fresh bunch of names and faces who've registered. I love how open-minded you must be, because there are a lot of agents who cannot get their head around this concept because they're so dyed in their old ways, dyed in the wool. But I'm genuinely excited. And thanks again to Thomas Legal for sponsoring the London event. And I look forward to seeing you all there. Okay. If you want to come, email events@bestagent.co.uk. Let us know the name of your company. It's decision makers, please. You can bring people from your team as well if you want. Let us know how many you want to bring. But you must be a decision maker included in the number of people coming. All right. Thank you, guys. And